The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts. Hurts throwing right away. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for Brown from a week ago: 4 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Well, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely. And you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it. But you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the 7th-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His 3rd in a... And right away, he lost the football. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got to make both guys defensively to get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will make it 6-0.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
So a couple of field goals now. 6-0 our score as the kicks away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal?
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Commanders strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Second down from the 8.
He'll look to throw here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz, that's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
24 yards the gain there, another 1st down as well.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 85 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Throw there taken in by Smith. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here is Washington now to take over. Trying to erase the memory of last week when they dropped one to the Minnesota Vikings. They're in the driver's seat right now with the lead. A run here from J.D. McKissick.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's when this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Wentz to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Fights through him. He does it one more time. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now this time he'll look to throw. Shoves him away.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
First throw complete there to Smith. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have...
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts.
Touchdown.
After review of the play,
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the play.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out him.
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Wentz now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz. Nice little juke. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The D tackle getting the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A carry now for McKissick. And nothing doing here as this time the run. this run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and he'll go down at the 28. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So Wentz and the Commanders down 24-14. Under a minute 20 to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. 20. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 75 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. Well, and I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is Darius Slay.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And I think if there's one quarterback in the league who sometimes gets taken for granted, to me it's Matt Ryan, because I think throughout his career, he's been consistently excellent. Frequent member of the 4,000-yard club, savvy veteran, knows how to throw the deep ball and create big plays. And yes, he will beat you from the pocket.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game, to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense
led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Throwing is Hurts. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
It certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. But first down, Hurts.
Smith catches left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think?